And so the Urban League is a over 100-year-old civil rights organization. It was founded in 1911, and it came into existence when black people in the South were fleeing racial violence and hatred and moving to northern cities, looking for a better life and better opportunities. But then when they got to northern cities like New York and Boston and Philadelphia and Chicago, they were met with racial discrimination and racial violence and hatred. Because of redlining and discrimination, they were corralled into certain segments of the city, and because of the housing codes and the ideas of the landlords and property owners, they turned into slums and became ghettoized. And the Urban League came into existence by a sociology professor and some social workers and some white philanthropists who said, we need to do something about the conditions of black people who are fleeing this racial violence, coming to the north, looking for better opportunities. And so they created the Urban League. And the Urban League's primary function was making sure that the people, when they got to these northern cities, had better opportunities, that they had employment opportunities, whether it was going to the employers to make sure that they were hiring folks or that they were creating opportunities for folks to create their own employment opportunities. Same thing with housing, making sure that people were having quality housing and making sure that the housing was affordable. And so over these last 100 or so years, the Urban League has grown and expanded throughout the nation. One of the most notable national presidents of the Urban League was Whitney M. Young, who was right there with Dr. King and others at the planning of the March on Washington. Vernon Jordan was another notable leader of the National Urban League. I am the president and CEO of the Urban League of Eastern Massachusetts, which is based in Boston. Our affiliate is 104 years old. We were founded in 1919. There's also an affiliate in Springfield, which is 2 years older than us. In total, there are about 90 Urban League affiliates throughout the country, mostly in northern, midwestern, and southern cities. There's a big slice of like Montana, Idaho, Iowa, where there's just not any Urban Leagues. There used to be, but over time, they dissipated. And so